into the first period, and Farnham still leads 5-0. Not the first Middletown South wrestler we'll see. Later, at 171 pounds, Glenn Pritzlaff, a defending state champ, will wrestle. Last year, 2 state finalists as well for Middletown South. Sam DeLeo was in a state final. DeLeo lost to Emilio Nardone at 130 pounds. Miller Preston shouting instructions to his man Kevin Farnham from Haddon Township. Preston's been coaching for 28 years.
He's done an absolutely fabulous job at that school.
And to the far right, that's Tom Erbig. He's been coaching for 17 years. Middletown South's coach, and he's done a great job with both Wilson and Pritzlaff, who you'll see later.
Well, he has the distinction of being the coach of probably the best wrestler, the best technician here at the tournament in Glenn Pritzlaff, who's still an underclassman, a junior, and going for a second state title.
Farnham extends his lead. 7-0 here with 1:11 to go, second period. Farnham 26-0 on the season. Wilson 31-0. Wilson, the champion of the Neptune Classic, the Middletown South Christmas Tournament. We mentioned the district championship, a District 22 crown. He also won the Region 6 championship. Inside a minute, second period.
Gary Kessel blowing the whistle, stopping action, say, we want to see a little more action. Let's start it over again.
Both seniors. Farnham plans to attend either Maryland, Virginia, or the University of North Carolina, so he's heading to the ACC after this year is over. And looking to finish off as a state champion, and he leads 7-0. .37 seconds to go, second period.
Kevin Farnham is going to have to pick up the pace a little. Gary Kessel says we want to see a little more action. We want to see it turning him over. He's got to make a decision right now. Is he going to go for the fall and really control, or is he going to let him go and use some of his offensive techniques on his feet?
New Jersey has produced so many great champions over the year. So many wrestlers have gone on to great college success. These two heading that way. Next up at 152 pounds, you'll see the all-time winningest wrestler in New Jersey history, Matt Suter from Paulsboro. And right here, with 11 seconds to go in the second period, it's 7-0. Kevin Farnham from Haddon Township leading Kevin Wilson from Middletown South. And you see Farnham in the Haddon Township Hawks red and gray, and he's been in control, and he's about to cruise to a state championship. Very impressive. He'll finish his career with 111 wins against 9 losses, and he'll finish the year at 27 wins and no losses. An undefeated wrestler, he'll be the 3rd undefeated wrestler so far to finish the year here in 1993 as a state champion. 37 seconds to go. See Miller Preston in the corner. He's got to be real proud of this fine-looking young man from Haddon Township. Solid performance, perhaps the most solid we've seen today.
I'll say, whenever a finalist has scored close to 10 points and really hasn't given away, now we've just seen a point for stalling. Again, Gary Kessel saying we're not going to sit on this 9-point lead. We want to see you working for the fall.
23 seconds to go. Farnham had perhaps his toughest match in the semifinals, a win over Dave Hughes 4-2 of Jefferson. Now this one a little easier, but Farnham will not complain. 9-1's our score, and we're in the final 7 seconds. Remember, coming up next, it's Matt Suter from Paulsboro. But for now, the focus certainly on Kevin Farnham. Congratulations go out to the Haddon Township wrestler who will now celebrate his state championship.
Kevin Farnham, undefeated, season 92-93. Really a year to remember and an outstanding performance. Coach Preston over there sharing the joy. What a great tribute to a team effort, great coaching, and a great champion.
Kevin Farnham controlled from beginning to end. And right now he's standing by with Tom McCarthy.
We're with Kevin Farnham from Haddon Township, the 145-pound state champion. And Kevin, nice job. And as your coach said, that one was easy.
Yeah, it was. I wrestled really well tonight. And I didn't let him do much on the mat. Just went out there until he controlled him.
We were talking before we came on, and you have a special message for your stepfather who could not be here today.
Yeah, he had a heart attack on Friday at Regions, and he's doing pretty good now, and he should be out of hospital sometime soon, but just wanted to say hi to you, Lou.
Kevin Farnham, the 145-pound state champion from Haddon Township.
Funding for today's special broadcast of the NJSIAA Wrestling Finals has been provided by First Fidelity Bank, which believes an investment in our youth is an investment in our future. A look at Matt Suter warming up. He's getting ready for his 152-pound championship bout. Suter is now the all-time winningest wrestler in New Jersey history. He broke the record of Pat Lynch, another legend from Region 8 from Ocean City. Lynch held the state record with 133 wins. He graduated back in 1991. He was the Region 3 champ 3 times. He's now at Arizona State, one of the best 177-pounders in the nation. Lynch was a great wrestler here, but Suter is now known as the all-time best. At 152 pounds, Matt Suter from Paulsboro takes on Chris Vidak from North Hunterdon. Vidak's a senior, Suter's a senior, and Suter is the all-time winningest wrestler in the history of New Jersey.
Matt, not wasting any time, gets a takedown, and immediately we've got Chris coming out for an escape.
Suter won the state championship in 1991 as a sophomore. He won at 145 pounds. He was in the final at 145 last year, but lost to Overbrook's Kip Covington 6-1. Suter now leads 4-2 here, first period, 1:03 to go.
There's a third takedown from Matt Suter, really demonstrating some great takedowns.
Suter broke the record of Pat Lynch from Ocean City. It's ironic that Suter lost last year to Kip Covington in the state final, and when Lynch was a senior at Ocean City, it's Paul Marina who looks on intensely. Lynch lost to Damian Covington in the state final.
That was a talk in New Jersey, one of the big upsets. Pat Lynch going for his third state title and being denied by really an outstanding performance, and Covington in his own right was a great champion.
Suter with an early 6-3 lead here with 25 seconds to go, first period. Vidak picks up 2 points for the reversal, and it's quickly 6-5. A lot of scoring early. Is this what you expected?
I expected a really good bout. Matt last year did what he had to get to the finals. Never really opened up. This year, he's been on a mission. He hasn't forgotten the bitter taste of that loss. So I expected Matt to go after Chris very early, but Chris has had a heck of a year as well. Being undefeated, had some great performances, so you're going to be really treated to what we think could be one of the best bouts of the night.
End of the first period, 6-5, Suter over Vidak. The seeds held through here at 152. Suter was the #1 seed for Paul Marina's Paulsboro team, and Vidak was the #2 seed for Dennis Howie's North Hunterdon Lions.
Take a look at that score, Steve. 6-5, 11 points, and it's only the beginning of the second period.
Vidak wrestling well. The escape for Suter, and he'll pick up 1 point to extend his lead to 7-5. Yeah, Suter has had just a wonderful career. You would think he would have a wonderful career when you win 136 times. Won the Region 8 championship 4 times. Only wrestler ever to do that. Since his loss last year, he's won 34 straight.
Matt's a product of Paulsboro wrestling. And when you think of Paulsboro wrestling, you think of the Suter family. His brother was a state champ, went to Penn State, was an All-American. Matt's a benefactor of a program that has a lot of their alumni coming back and really helping him. A rich tradition of great success and state champions.
Jason Suter won the state championship in 1986 at 159 pounds. The Suters, Paulsboro, just the mark of New Jersey wrestling success. It's incredible, though, throughout all the years, Paulsboro has never had a 2-time state champion. Suter looking to become one here this afternoon. He leads 7-5 with 1:11 to go, second period. It's also nice to see that Matt Suter is an excellent student, 5th academically in his class. Looking to make a college choice. Everybody's after him, including Penn State, Iowa State, Arizona State. Arizona State, where Pat Lynch goes to school. North Carolina State, where Damian Covington goes to school. Wisconsin and Fresno State. So he's narrowed it down to 6 schools. 49 seconds to go, second period. Suter leads VDAC 7-5. Suter defeated Todd Palmisano from Brick Memorial in the semifinals. VDAC defeated Josh Baylor from Jefferson, handing Baylor his first loss of the season in the semifinals.
What a move.
Ah, wonderful move.
Matt Suter in vying for position, really just demonstrating a little more in his arsenal of techniques and getting that takedown and picking up 3 back points.
So Suter extends his lead now to 12-5. And right there, that could be the turnaround in this championship at 152 pounds. Dennis Howie shouting instructions as we approach the final minute. 12-6, Suter over VDAC. If Matt Suter decides on North Carolina State as his college of choice, he may wrestle VDAC once again. VDAC will wrestle in college at the University of Virginia next year. North Hunterdon, the Group 3 state champions. Of course, we all know about Paulsboro. 11 times they've won the Group 1 state crown. Great wrestling traditions from both schools. And 2 great wrestlers at 152 pounds, getting ready to complete their high school careers.
Matt's been very opportunistic in this bout. Anytime there's been a door open on Chris VDAC's part, Matt's been there to seize the opportunity and score big.
Last year at 152 pounds, the Paulsboro wrestler lost. Larry Duvall lost to Furman Crisco from Perth Amboy. This year, it looks to be better success for Paulsboro at 152, as Matt Suter is about to win his 2nd state championship. Paul Marina. He wanted this one badly for Suter. And the #1 seed will wrap things up. He'll win it. Final decision, 14-7. And just a calm reaction from Suter. He's done it. The task was at hand, and Matt Suter came through brilliantly.
It's every time you run a state championship, you see some outstanding performances, and Matt Suter being the winningest wrestler in the history of New Jersey, it's great to be here and share that victory and witness it here live in Atlantic City.
So congratulations go out to Matt Suter. He's standing by with Tom McCarthy.
We're here with Matt Suter, Paulsboro wrestler, New Jersey state champion at 152 pounds, and also the all-time winningest wrestler in New Jersey. Matt, how's it feel to come back after losing last year, being a state champion the previous year?
Well, you know, it's a great feeling. 2 years ago in Princeton when I won the state title in '91, it was the best day of my life. When I lost last year, it was probably the worst day of my life. And this year, I could say, has been the biggest relief of my life. So, you know, it's a great feeling to be able to end the year with the state title. Without the state title, then the career record would have meant nothing to me. You know, it's just a great feeling to be able to come here with all my family. It's the first time my entire family's been together for a long time, and I was happy to win it for them.
Here comes the championship at 160 pounds. Chris DeFrancia from Highlands, he's a senior, taking on Oakcrest, Justin Bird, a senior. Bird, the number 2 seed, 35-0. DeFrancia, 28-2. DeFrancia in the green and gold uniform, and that's Bird in the blue and the white uniform. DeFrancia comes in at 28-2. Coming off a win over the top seed, Tim Hakeem from Randolph. Bird with an impressive win over Ken Hall from Hunterdon Central in the semifinals. DeFrancia very smart on his feet. That comes from his freestyle training. Bird just real steady, very focused. He won his semifinal match, Chet, and just walked right off the mat, almost like he knew what he wants to do, and a semifinal win just wasn't good enough.
He's got an air of confidence to him. He's in deep now on a double leg, and if he just holds a little longer and puts Chris in trouble, he may score 2. Now he's looking for back points.
So Bird jumps out to a 2-0 lead, and he picks up the early lead with 56 seconds to go. First period. Justin Bird won the Region 8 championship, defeated Brian Lewis from Highland High School. 10-6 was the final. Brian was the 1992 region champ, so a big win for Bird. And then he's just come here, and as we mentioned, has wrestled intently with one goal in mind, and that's to win the state crown. Only one state champion in the history of Oakcrest High School. That came in 1968 when Bob Siraki won it all. .31 seconds to go, and Bird holding on to a 2-0 lead.
He's riding up high. He's got that half Nelson in, looking for back points.
These wrestlers real familiar with each other, as Bird, with the impressive move, looks to put away DeFrancia. 5 seconds to go in the period.
Justin capitalizing on Chris's poor position. Chris went out and tried to drag out to the side. Just stayed there a little too long, and Justin Bird capitalizing on that position and seizing back points.
3 back points. So after the first period, Justin Bird leads 5-0. Bill Savage in his 18th year in the corner for Pinelands. And in the corner for Oakcrest, that's Doug Servey. 1:25 to go. Justin Bird leading 8-3. Region 8 champion this year, 3-time Oakcrest Christmas Classic champion, 2-time Neptune Classic champion, 2-time District 32 champion. In fact, this year was named the outstanding wrestler of that tournament.